Hello everyone. In this video, we will see about the object data type. So let me go to my solutions. Let me open my solution. Alright, so now I will create a new flow and I will click on this instant flow and I will say this as day 5 and this would be about the object data type. I'll click on manually trigger flow and let me click on create button. Alright, so I will click on new step and I will go to my variables. In the last video we have seen about the boolean, string and integer. So now I will go to initialize variable and here what I will do, I will say my variable name as variable object and here I'm going to select the type as object. Okay, so typically most of the time you will be writing here a kind of JSON string. Okay, so first of all let me do one thing. Let me create a JSON here. So what I will do, say to create a JSON you need these places, right? And then let me open Notepad instead of this one. We go with Notepad. Okay, probably I'll need to download, so I will keep my Notepad only. So you see, like to create a JSON I need this, right? Then what I need so I will create a JSON. So my JSON will have name, okay, and so let me give name as ABC name, and then I will say age, one more variable, and let me define age as 30, and let me copy this JSON, okay, and let me copy this here. Alright, so we have the JSON now. Now let us say if you want value of your name. So how to get the value, like the first value and second value? So for that I will click on new tab. I will use compose and will click on this compose button, and here I need the name value, right? Name. So first of all what I will do, I will go here, I will go to expression, and inside my expression I will simply write my variable. Then first of all I need from which variable I need data. So I need variable from my this variable. Let me come down from this variable, right? And the second thing is, what do you want? So I need the name, right? So to fetch the name value I will need to write something like this, name. Okay, let me click OK, and let me save and test this one. So let me copy this one here. Alright, we got an error inside compose. Oh, okay. So if you say this variable is redundant here, so second, let me copy it here. So I need to remove this, okay, and I need to remove this. Let me copy this. So see, it simply means from my this object type, okay, I need name. So I will put question mark and then I will simply put this square bracket, and inside my single inverted comma I simply need to write name. So it will give me ABC name. The output will be ABC name. Let's say if you want age, so just replace your name with age here and you will get 30 value. So let me copy this and we'll update this one. Let me close this and let me save this one now. We'll test this. I will manually test, run flow, done, and let's see the output. So here if you go, you get your ABC name as output. Okay, so now let us do some modification here, and I will say something as subjects. Okay, and let me add few subject for this user. Okay, let's say this user is interested in learning data structures, and let me say operating system, and yeah, let me put only these two. So now let me copy this particular two. Let me click on edit here. Now instead of this, I'm going to replace this by this. Okay, and now let's say if I want output of this my subject, how can I get that? So in order to get the output of subjects, what you need to do, you simply need to change your name to subjects. Here we have subjects only, so I will simply say SUV CTS, and let me update and we'll test this. Okay, enter a valid JSON. Right, so we forget to put this comma here, so let me now try to test this, save and test. Click on run flow, done. Okay, and now here you will see you are getting these output, like we simply put subject and we got the subject's value. So now let us make it somewhere more difficult. Okay, I will copy my string here. So now what we want to do, we want to get our first subject, like this one, data structure. Okay, now how to get this value? Now to get this value, I'll go to my variables. Okay, see here I need the data from my variable. Okay, then I'm going to go to subjects. Right till now here I will put question mark, I will go to subjects here. Now if you see, I need the first element. Now this is not a JSON, this is an array. So in your Power Automate, whenever you see these two square brackets, you understand that this is nothing, just an array. So in array, how do you traverse through an array in any programming language? Just simply by saying index like 0 if you want the first element. If you want the first element, you will put 0. If you want second element, then you put 1. So here's the concept, like you put n-1 formula. Similarly, as I'm interested in this one, so I will put n-1. I need the first element. So 1 minus 1 is 0. So that's why if I will put 0 here, okay, let me put 0. Okay, update, and let me test this one. I'll click on save and test. I will run my flow. Done. Now let me go to output. So here I am getting the first element, like the data structure DS. Okay, so now I will make it somewhere more complex. So what I will do, I will copy this same, and so now what I want to do inside this JSON, I want to put another JSON. Here we have put in an array, right? So what I'm going to do, I will remove this and I will do something like this. I'll put this places, I'll put these places, and here I will give subject's name. So I will say subject 1 is, what do you put, data structure, right? And let me say SUV subject to is operating system OS. Okay, now let me copy this and we'll click on edit, and now let me change my value to this new. Okay, so now let us assume you want your subject one data. So how you can get that? So you simply need to do a small modification. Okay, so here you see you need data from variable object, then you are going to subjects, then from subject you need to go to subject one, right? So you simply need to remove this 0 because we use this 0 for arrays. Okay, so you simply put one more question mark here, and you can say something called subject one, so that will get you value as ds. Now let me, this time let me get the second value like this one, so I will put here subject 2, and let me update this, and we'll test this one. Once I save and test, and I will run my flow. Done. This time we should get output as OS operating system. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so